On the screen of a large handheld remote control, a Ukrainian drone operator scans a gray, washed-out landscape of ruined houses and muddy trenches. It isn't long before movement is spotted. A small Russian assault team is advancing on a Ukrainian trench in a field, just past the line of houses on the edge of the city. The Russian and Ukrainian soldiers are now less than 30 meters from each other, caked in the mud of their landscape. The Russian soldiers disappear from sight as soon as they appeared. The pilot takes note of the spot and pans away, looking for other targets. The remote is in the hands of Rem, a former car dealer from Dnipro. Rem belongs to Skala, a separate battalion in the Ukrainian army tasked with aerial reconnaissance and assault operations that has been posted in Bakhmut since late autumn. Sitting in the corridor of an industrial building inside Bakhmut city in the eastern Donetsk Oblast, Rem and his senior officer Duke are operating a high-end DJI quadcopter drone, prized for its great zoom capabilities. In coordination with several different Ukrainian units in their sector, the pair identify targets, correct artillery fire, and provide general reconnaissance support with their high-definition broadcast. Not far from where fighting was earlier seen, Rem has spotted something. It's an automatic grenade launcher position, providing cover for the assault. Specifying his weapon and munition of choice for the target, firing 203mm shells, the 2S7 Pion, a former Soviet-era self-propelled artillery wielded by both sides, is the largest caliber howitzer used in the war. Commercially available drones have carried out a multitude of functions on both sides of the war, with much of them developed right on the battlefield. As Russia continues to assault Bakhmut and its outskirts, the site of some of the heaviest hostilities along the entire front line, drone teams like Rem's are not short of work. Bakhmut lies at the intersection of several major roads crucial to Ukraine's defense of northern Donetsk Oblast. After a series of major Russian battlefield defeats over autumn, the accent of Bakhmut is also political. To achieve even just one small military victory and counter concerns at home that Russia is losing the war. Under cover of artillery and grenade launcher fire, small Russian assault squads are making slow and steady advances, capturing Ukrainian positions and doing their best to defend themselves against counterattacks. Observing the work of the Skala drone unit for 3 hours, the Kiev Independent gained a rare real-time look at the fierce battles for Bakhmut unfolding less than 2 kilometers away. What hurts is the understanding that they are already in this forest here, says Rem, pointing at a tactical map. From there, they have direct line of sight. Even a tank could hit us here. Flying out with a fresh battery, Rem gets the word that the Pions are ready. To his frustration, though, the howitzers have taken aim at a different target, a warehouse about 1 kilometer away where Russian soldiers were spotted earlier. Rem repeats his request to strike on the grenade launcher position, but the crew says that they've already dialed in the massive Pions to hit the warehouse. With a sigh, Rem gives the all clear. The lurching boom on the huge weapon comes with a delay, easily distinguishable from the rest of the fighting. tense silence hangs in the corridor while the shell flies through the air. The first shot lands about 20 meters short of the target, while the second overshoots, sending a cloud of smoke up from behind the building. Having placed 2 shells on either side of the target, the Pion crew splits the difference, landing the third right by the door where the 7 Russian soldiers were earlier seen entering. A fourth also hits nearby, raising the likelihood of casualties inside. In ideal conditions, with artillery at the ready, it can take as little as 5 minutes between the drone pilot spotting a target and Ukrainian artillery engaging it. We sometimes see videos of Russian soldiers complaining about how easily and quickly Ukrainians are able to call for artillery strikes, says Duke. It's much harder for the average soldier to do the same across the Russian chain of command. Finally, a new artillery crew is free to engage the grenade launcher position Rem wanted to hit earlier. This time, it's a Polish-built Crab, firing 155mm NATO standard shells. The 155mm artillery pieces are highly praised in the Ukrainian army, with a reputation for superior accuracy over Soviet-era weapons.